The supporter credit code 2.0 is now here. And if you want to get a supporter credit code yourself, well, this is how you can do it. And by the way, if you have a supporter credit code already, I still have some important information that you must know. So let's go over this. So the support a credit code program has been down for so long, but finally it is back up. So what's the difference? What is new in this support a credit code program? Well, they say there's a refreshed dashboard, a new automated application process, which is super important, and also there's an automated social security. And also there's an automated security or fraud checks for social and payment methods. So as I mentioned, the new automated application process is super important. This makes getting the code so much easier and so much quicker. So as you can see, this is how the new dashboard looks like now. You can see how many people you have using your code and how much money you have earned. And basically it just looks more clean than before. So right here they say beginning November 30th, which is today, prospective creators can once again apply for the program membership. And if you want to know how to apply or what the requirements are, I will go over that just in a second. But now this right here is super important because this will determine what your code actually is. So before this update, you could actually choose your own supported credit code name, right? So before you basically choose 3 options and then Epic Games chooses one of them. But now this is way different. Your code will actually be your username. So right here it says your credit code will be automatically generated based on your current Epic Games display name. So whatever your Epic Games display name is, that will be your code. But there are a few things that you can do if you want to change that. So let's take a second and let's go over how to actually change it, and then we will jump straight into how to apply for this code. And by the way, if your display name has some special characters, they will remove them and put a random number at the end of your code. So if your username is potato with a special character at the end, it will replace that character at the end and your support a credit code will be potato 2 or something like that. But what if you don't want your code to be your username? Well, this is how you can change it. Basically, I have 2 options. You can go to the Epic Games website, click on accounts, and then change your display name right here. You simply click on this and then change your display name. So make sure you do that before you actually apply for the credit code. But what if the username is taken that you want to use? Well, there's another thing that you can do. You have to contact them if you want to change your code. You go to the help section, you scroll down and then you click contact us. And then once you're here, make sure to include 3 codes that you want to use. So basically they need 3 options that they can use. If one is taken, they can go down to number 2 or number 3. But okay, after all of that, let's take a look at how you can actually get the code yourself. So boom, we get to this page over here, which honestly looks pretty fancy. I like it. I like the purple. But anyways, here are the requirements that you must meet to get the code. You have to be at least 13 years or older, have 1,000 followers on a social media platform, and then of course follow their rules. So let's go ahead and apply for it right now. So boom, we'll click apply now right here. And then as you can see, we get this page. So here it says you have to be 18 or older if you want to apply by yourself, or if you're under 18, then you have to have your parents with you, which they will help you apply as well. So since I'm 17, I'm gonna click this right here, and then you simply enter your parents' name. Now if we scroll down to this right here, we can actually connect our pages, our social media, to this Epic Games account. Now the weird thing about this is that you don't see TikTok. So these are the only platforms that you can use to get a code. And as we all know, it is super easy to get at least 1,000 followers on TikTok, but you don't see it here. And by the way, make sure that those platforms have mainly Fortnite content. If you only upload 1 video of Fortnite, it will not count. Your main focus on those platforms should be on Fortnite. Now unfortunately, YouTube is currently down, so if you want to apply with YouTube, well then you cannot. You might be able to by the time you're watching, but right now as I'm recording, I cannot apply. But now before we finish this application, I have a massive request for you guys. Now okay dude, facecam has to come out on this one. Yo listen dude, I'm at like 250 followers on Twitter, so if you could drop a follow right now on my Twitter, it's gonna be down below in the description. I'd greatly appreciate it, okay boys? Just take a second and drop a follow right now. That would be absolutely amazing. Let's get to 1,000 followers. But okay, back to the video. So simply copy paste your URL to this page right here. So for example, with my Twitter, I'm gonna go up here, copy, and then paste it to right here. I don't have 1,000 followers on Twitter, but as soon as YouTube comes back up, of course I will do it. But okay, after doing that, you simply go down and then select your language, your country, and your city. Now lastly, you simply click all of these right here, make sure they are checked, and you are done. But now hold up, this is super important if you want to keep your supported credit code, because yes, they can take it away really easily. If you don't earn $100 within a year of having your code, then your code will be taken away. Alright, so make sure that you do reach that $100 within a year if you actually want to keep your code. And also you have 60 days to complete a payment setup process. Again, if it is not completed within 60 days, your code will be taken away. And the payment setup process is basically just setting up your bank accounts to your code. Of course, if you don't have one, just ask your parents and then you should be fine. And now one last thing, if you have a code already, then they will merge the existing accounts to the 2.0 system. You'll get an email about that and you simply follow the instructions within the email. But once again, make sure to follow my Twitter. It is AutoClickYT. The link is going to be down below in the description. We need to get that 1,000 followers. And I mean, I know that we can do it. And by the way, as soon as I get my code, I will be live streaming and making customs. So if you want to play customs with me, then make sure you do follow my Twitch as well. But alright boys, thank you all so much for watching. Peace out and bye bye.